start by saying what an honor it is to welcome all of you to this morning's face-to-face, what's described as a chat, with our three political leaders, the Premier of Nova Scotia and leader of the New Democratic Party, the Honourable Darrell Dexter, the leader... The leader of the opposition, leader of the Nova Scotia Liberal Party, the Honourable Stephen McNeil, and the leader of the Progressive Conservative Party of Nova Scotia, the Honourable Jamie Bailey. I need to tell you that the most difficult task for me in preparing for this event was to figure out what to wear. Orange, blue, and red, or anything in the same color family, were all off limits, and that didn't leave as far as much as I could figure out, and I can assure you there was nothing in my closet that was going to fit the bill. So I challenged Duggars, and they came through. My tie, as you may see, has blue, red, orange, and a few other colors, and all, gentlemen, in equal proportion. Thank you to the Halifax Chamber of Commerce for bringing together Nova Scotia's political party leaders for what is described as a chat. Informing our citizens and encouraging discussion on key issues facing our province is very important to the political process, and Stuart McKelvey is pleased to support this initiative. It's a rare opportunity to be a fly on the wall in a room where our three political leaders share their points of view on how to increase prosperity in the province and region. As a province, we face some stark realities which require straight talk, frank discussions, and leadership in all sectors, particularly in government. At Stuart McKelvey, in serving the legal needs of leading businesses and organizations, we get to see firsthand the very impact of challenges and opportunities our leaders will address today. And I know our community wants to hear about education, in and out migration, infrastructure, innovation, and changes to legislation that will encourage a fertile business environment. And while there's certainly a large number of local businesses that are thriving and contributing significantly to the prosperity of the region as a whole, as the interim report of the Ray Ivany-led Nova Scotia Commission on Building Our New Economy highlights, our population is aging, graduates are looking for work outside the province, and people do want to know what government is doing to encourage entrepreneurship, foster innovation, and align legislation with growth strategies. The spirit of our region and our province is strong, but we need to take action now, because the striking reality is that to just maintain our current level of prosperity and not even grow, we need to increase our real GDP per capita by 0.5% per year between now and 2038 to just address the impact of shifting demographics alone. Halifax represents more than 50% of the province's real GDP and is in a position to contribute to and impact the prosperity of the region as a whole, and to become one of the top 3 fastest growing cities in Canada by 2018. But there's a lot of work to do between now and then, and the community wants to know what government is going to do to reduce impediments and barriers and encourage growth and align legislation with these growth strategies. So it's my pleasure to introduce you to Andrew Broswell, President of Nova Communications and the Chair of the Board of the Halifax Chamber of Commerce. Andrew will moderate the discussion and will give each of our political leaders 3 minutes to answer questions about their economic outlook, how they intend to encourage entrepreneurship, and what their top 3 priorities would be for their first 100 days in government so Halifax and the province can grow sustainably for years to come. I've been told to reiterate that our distinguished guests are here today to discuss issues of importance to chamber members and not to engage in political debate. Also, we have a timekeeper today to keep us on track on the 3 minutes per question to maintain a level of fairness for our leaders and members of our audience. So it's now my pleasure to pass it over to our moderator, Andrew Boswell, to open the discussion. Andrew?